Boom! Spin them around. It's a pandemic out there with these old guys.
You've had your day. It's okay. Take your puka shell necklace and fuck off. Go watch Fast and Furious 12.
Go home, you old fuck!
2 guys, 1 bench. Shit talking. Strength sports. Combat sports. Game over.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to 2 Guys, 1 Bench.
Where we talk a lot of shit.
And we drop some truth bombs on your bitch ass.
Rant of the week. We're about to pop some caps.
All right, we want to get it kicked off with our rants of the week. Russ, what do you have for us?
Well, Darrell, it's been Stampede for the last 10 days. Today, luckily, is the last day. I absolutely hate the Stampede, and I think it's just an abomination of Calgary. Just, it's a terrible time of year. And as a trainer, your clients are fucking gone. The gym's empty. It's just a travesty. But what really bugs me, Darrell, is old dudes. Old fucking dudes out there walking down the street. So this is what I do as an old dude. I'm 42 years old. This is my highlight on a Friday night. I leave the gym, I drive down the hill, and then I drive down 17th Avenue. Take a note, old motherfuckers. I don't get out of my truck. I just drive down to see what the hell's going on down there, to remind myself that I'm not a young idiot anymore and how stupid people act and all the dumbass shit going on. Just people just getting annihilated, looking like idiots. I mean, it's a good reminder. I have my fun. It's about a 10-minute drive. Then I go home and do what old people do, watch TV and go to sleep. What do you do, Darrell?
Honestly, a Friday night for me is go home after the gym, relax and binge Netflix and wait for squats in the morning.
Exactly. And, back in the day when we were locked down, we'd go on a date night or something and just go fill our fucking pie holes with sushi by the bucket. But yeah, it's a pandemic out there with these old guys. You never see old women walking around 17th Ave, out perving young dudes. Yeah. No, it's these old white top motherfuckers walking down 17th. Next time I drive down there, I'm just going to yell, "Go home, you old fuck!"
All right, what I want to rant about is to continue off of Russ's point, not just the old guys, but these old fucks that are ruining festivals and concerts for absolutely everyone. Now, I'm not talking about the country music festivals, because that's the demographic. You're going to get some older guys. I'm talking when everybody in there is barely 18 and there's a 35-year-old with a fucking Merce in there. He needs to fuck right off. You've had your day. It's okay. Take your puka shell necklace and fuck off. Go watch Fast and Furious 12 and enjoy Dom Toretto at home. I don't need to see you posting your shit on Instagram, posting it wherever you like to post it. Post it up with these 21-year-olds. It's like, dude, you could have a 15-year-old at home. Go the fuck home.
Yeah, your wife and kids are at home while you're fucking at the festival at the Stampede, the Badlands, dancing the fucking dead mouse. Go fucking pound your old dead mouse and go to bed, motherfucker. There's no need for you there. You're a pervert. We don't like you. And if I ever see you at a concert or a festival, that means I'm an old pervert as well. But I'll fucking kick your ass.
Combat sports.
All right, to get it started with combat sports, we want to talk a little bit about Eddie and Thor. We haven't really talked much about them because both of them have kind of gone radio silent for the most part. I understand when it's getting close to it, you don't want to show all the tricks, but let's be real, there's not a lot of tricks with these two. No. What you see is what you get. I still do appreciate the fact that Thor's actually trying to improve, it looks like. Obviously, he's still a beginner. It's when you come from the past 10 years of doing strongman and trying to go into something like boxing, you're not going to look crisp, but he's trying to get better. He's switched up his coach. He's trying different things. Meanwhile, big old fucking whale Eddie Hall is still doing the same old shit, just being heavy and throwing bombs. What do you think, Russ?
I just watched his last video. He's talking about, start of a 12-week camp. I'm like, you had the fucking whole year to get ready. You look fatter than before. You blame it on going the world's strongest man and having to go, come on, man. You're going to make $1 million for this fight? Put in some fucking effort. Get rid of that fucking little leprechaun as a coach. And they brought in some giant kid. They call him the tripod, which is just bizarre to me because that means he's looking at his dick. And that's just wrong. Like, Eddie, there's so much shit going on. Like you watch him, and he's just trying to dodge punches with his fucking hands down, moving around like an idiot. Like that's not gonna work. What you're doing is not working, and I think it's too late. But whatever happens in the fight, hopefully you can get that one lucky punch, but I doubt it. As for Thor, yeah, he's looking good. I mean, he did what I said he should do. He cut down from basically 400 and whatever fucking 40 pounds. Now he's down to 335. So he's lost 100 pounds. He looks good. He looks athletic. He's, but he's doing the right things. He got rid of that other fucking coach that was also another midget trying to make his name off of Thor. But yeah, it's going to be a bit of a shit show for sure. Hopefully everybody tunes in. I was hoping to go down there with Darrell. Maybe that'll happen. I think it's in Florida now. They got rid of Vegas.
Yeah, they switched it to Florida because there were so many restrictions and they didn't know if things would fully open or not. So this way they're like, fuck it, it's Florida. We're doing it however we want. And I know it's on a card with other random fights, like Steffi Cohen's fighting on that card. And there's other shit going on. There's also World's Strongest Man. Like, those competitors are doing a competition at the same time, and you can buy the card. I saw a big thing on it, but honestly, I have high hopes, but I'm also not going to be surprised if I'm really disappointed, because if this goes past 30 seconds, Eddie Hall is going to be gassed out as if he's trying to go hard in the bedroom. And Thor, I just don't think is going to come out there swinging for the fences, because we kind of saw that he wants to just work the jab the entire time, which I understand, but it's going to make for a very boring fight.
Yeah, we also, in his last exhibition, I saw him get kind of clipped, and he dropped pretty quick. I think it was almost a flash KO. They're saying he slipped. I don't think so. The other guy was like a pro boxer, and he was going easy on him, and I think that's when he had the wake-up call, thinking, why did I hire this coach that's setting me up with these pro boxers? I think they paid him off enough that he didn't knock Thor out. That's, is what it is. Anyways, it's exciting. It's coming down to the point where, the fight's going to happen. I was thinking Eddie Hall might pull out. He was talking about being injured and shit like that. But you never know. And I've been seeing a lot of other bigger guys starting to throw hands, like the big boy from Strength Cartel. But he actually looks good.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Of all the big guys out there, that's one guy you wouldn't want to call out for multiple reasons. He's actually got hands. He's athletic. He's strong as shit. That he actually looks like he knows what he's doing. But now, I think the good thing that'll come out of Eddie Thor is the fact that it'll open up doors to, one, it'll bring eyes to strongman, because people who just tune in for the novelty of it will be like, well, what was their sport like? Let me go see that, and it's going to be there in the same card. But at the same time, you might see more of these crossover things and have guys come from strength sports and see people knock each other out, which I'm all for.
Hey, big boy, let's set it up. I'm ready to throw down.
Technique of the week.
All right, everybody, technique of the week. Well, it's Stampede out there. The streets are packed, and there might be a chance where you're going to have to defend yourself while Stampede's over. But anyways, I want to break down a series where what to do in a street fight situation. Let's say someone's calling you out. Someone's going to attack you. What should you do? Okay? All right, so first up, number one rule. Remember this. If it's in the back of your head, if it ever happens, hopefully nothing ever happens. And, the best rule is don't put yourself in shitty situations. Don't be out at that bar alone. If you're old, and don't go out. As we explained before, stay home, motherfucker. Also, go out with a crew of friends. But if you're going out just to have fun, be careful out there. There are some assholes out there that go out to just pick fights. All right, guys, step number one, throw those straight punches. Often guys out there have these big haymaker dreams where they're going to throw a fucking bomb at you, throwing these whooping punches like this. Well, the best way to counteract that is a straight punch. So, watch me here. Hands up high. Never hands down here. Eddie Hall has them down here like a fucking idiot. Hands up high here, right? I don't care if you're not even going to fight the guy. You put your hands up, let him know you're ready, right? Keep that distance. Something's going to happen if it's going to continue. Straight punches. Right? We saw in the old bar fight, Joe Schilling there almost killed a guy. Who knows, he might go to jail. But he said it was from self-defense. I don't think so. Anyways, what I'm saying is, he's a pro fighter right down the pipe. It was actually a Put a shot and a hook. Left hook is another great way to shut off the lights, but it takes some practice. So I'm just saying, if you don't really know what you're doing, straight punches, okay? All right, guys, step 2. So that's kind of a long range. You're keeping your distance, hands up. You don't know what's gonna happen. Close range, they're coming in on you. Close, you're at a point where you can't get a good punch. Then we bring in our elbows, okay? So my favorite elbow is like throwing an overhand right. We're gonna go up and over, right? So I'm just here, I control his hands. So you imagine someone has their hands up. I can grab that hand that's up, that's protecting, down, throw. Okay? So close range with elbows is good because we can do some hand fighting. Bring the wrist down, throw the elbow, okay? All right, along the lines of the same tip. Elbows, close range. Same thing happens with the knee, okay? So we have the wall here. Let's say you never know in a street fight situation, often a wall, a dumpster, you're at the bar, who knows? There's gonna be a wall there. You could back your opponent up against it, but let's say we're fighting here. What I like to do is clinch. So I'm gonna grab his head here, nice and tight. I'm gonna grab his arm. Now look at that space, okay? Perfect for a gut bomb. How's that, Darrell? Hey, where my money at? Hey. Okay, so throwing in those knees, and you can also switch it up here. Boom, and spin them around. And that's how you can really mess a guy up, especially if you're out there hitting the weights like you should be. You should be strong and powerful and ready to go at all times. All right, guys, so there you have it. Some tips on how to protect yourself, self-defense, tried, tested, and true. Straight punches, close range, elbows and knees. These are really serious techniques. Don't be out there trying them on your buddies, fooling around. If you really want to get serious about martial arts, join a gym near you that's actually got some proper trainers and, learn the technique. The more you learn, the less likely you are to use it, if you ask me. Darrell?
Like Russ said, this isn't a game, so don't watch this and think, I can go fuck someone up at a bar. And put yourself in those situations. Like you said, rule number 1, make sure that you're staying away from those situations. So if you see there's a group of people, drunk people, they're probably a little more rowdier than the average type. Maybe stay away from that, steer away from those situations. But if you are serious about it and want to get into the gym, don't know how, you've got Russ, you can contact him. Definitely. And if you're away from Calgary, find a good gym. You can obviously look them up and look at some of the reviews. Take it easy, boom! All right, guys, thanks for tuning in to 2 Guys, 1 Bench. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, we hope you like this new format. We're going to be showing you techniques. Darrell and I have a lot of years of experience in multiple sports, so we're looking forward to sharing that information. Don't forget to eat big, train hard, and always be fight ready.